can you believe P. Diddy? There's another allegation. It just keeps getting worse. It's unbelievable.
One more than the 120 he had last week?
Yeah, it's actually, yes. A woman alleges that he violently did some weird stuff to her that was really bad, and that a whole bunch of people were involved, and it included a whole bunch of penetration that's really odd, and it was like a form of payback.
Oh, God.
How's that? Is that good?
I don't...
Is that like good?
Yeah, it's good. Like, I don't get it. I know. It's, by the way, we're not laughing. We're laughing at a previous thing that we were talking about. We're laughing at the way he had to phrase that because YouTube hates the words we would have to use to actually tell the story.
Well, show the picture. You can show the headline. That they can't get that.
There you go.
Oh, that's not the one I gave you.
Oh, that's not the one you gave me?
Wow, that's even better. That's like, woo.
Where did I get that one then?
I don't know. I didn't do TMZ. I did K-Ron 4, but that's fine. This is better. This is better. That shows you. But apparently it was the person said that, I guess, accused him of killing Tupac. And as a result, he decided to do that thing you see there on the screen with a remote control.
Yeah, P. Diddy is just a monster. And I believe that this kind of information, we would have heard more and more with the Epstein case, just as we're hearing with P. Diddy, had Epstein not been murdered in his cell by the CIA. And I think right now, it's just going to get worse. We're going to hear more and more. The people that are coming out right now, that are coming out of the woodwork, they are realizing that they are safe from him. So he's a monster that threatened their career, threatened their family, probably threatened their lives. And now they're realizing that they're safe because everyone else is speaking out. The dam is broken. Like 120, 150. We're talking about this guy. This guy went on a serial
sexual assault.
Not using certain words is really hard.
Now it's over a minute, so we should be good now.
Yeah, so he went on a serial, basically, you did bad things for like 2 decades straight.
With his private parts.
And now all the people that he affected negatively, they can finally speak out after all this time. People are coming out of the woodwork. And like, you think it's going to end here? It's not.
There's going to be lots more.
There's going to be a lot more.
I think he has a God complex. I think he truly thought for so many years, I think he just thought nothing bad could happen to him. A woman, so let's give you the story. A woman has filed a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, alleging that he and his entourage drugged and sexually assaulted her in 2018 as an act of retaliation. The complaint obtained by News Nation, apparently, includes graphic details of the alleged assault against the plaintiff, whose name is Ashley Parham. She claimed it was a form of payback after she told Diddy she believed he had something to do with the murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. For you Star Trek fans, Tuvok. As stated in the lawsuit filed Tuesday, October 15th. The lawsuit also alleges Combs was part of a group that did bad things to her at an apartment in Orinda back in 2018. Parham also claims that she was shot at and at one point grazed Diddy with a knife after he allegedly chased her down a flat. So I want you to picture this scene. She's being shot at. She has a knife and she's trying to stab him. There's just badness going on around here. Combs is alleged
So she's getting shot at. She grazes him. It upsets him that
with a knife.
Yeah, that she tried to fight back with a knife when he has a gun.
I mean, honestly, I'd be pretty offended as well. Be like, come on, get a knife. Or get a gun.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So Combs is alleged to have used a television remote to penetrate the plaintiff multiple times, according to the lawsuit. She said she reported the incident to 3 law enforcement agencies: the Contra Costa County Sheriff's Office, the Walnut Creek Police Department, and the Orinda Police Department. According to the lawsuit, Parham first reported the rape to the Contra Costa County Sheriff, but was ignored. It looks like later on she failed to include his name in statements because she had been ignored the first time and didn't want and thought nothing would happen, and he'd end up killing her or something. So
right.
Yeah, so this is just one more. I mean, listen, I know it's interesting. These are just going to keep coming, and we're not going to kill you guys one at a time with these things. But this one's, all the other ones have been pretty bad. This is like a different level, wouldn't you say, Ryan?
Yeah. Can I read this horrible part? And I'm not making fun of this. I'm really clear. I know I make fun of everything, but I'm not making fun of this.
Oh yeah, do it.
Let me read this. In a horrifying account, Parham's suit alleges Diddy then picked up the television remote. We talked about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's worse. While violently assaulting plaintiff with the television remote, told plaintiff that her life was in his hands, and and if he wanted, he could take her, and she would never be seen again. The suit then alleges that Diddy ordered his co-defendant, Shane Pierce, to turn her over, put a pillow over her head, because he didn't want to see her face or hear her cries, and instructed the defendant, Shane, to anally assault the plaintiff. My God. Like, this guy is a straight up monster. He is a monster. Like, do you understand how absolutely terrifying and horrible this is?
Yeah. And let me just tell you, when bad things happen, he's going to get this and more when he gets
going
to
to
jail.
hell.
Well, forget that. Before he goes to hell, he's gonna be somebody's bitch in prison.
Oh yeah. When he finally gets out of like solitary or whatever he's in right now, like, oh my God, all those acts. Yeah, let me tell you something, Sean. You've been acting like a gangster for 40 years. You are about to spend the rest of your life with actual gangsters.
With actual gangsters, yes, who do not like people who do that.
And they don't like people who sexually assault defenseless women. You are about to spend the rest of your life with the people you've been acting like for the last 40 years. And you're going to see what it's like to have to actually interact with murderers, rapists, horrible criminals. And do you think they're going to go soft on you, bro? Like, how old? Can you tell me how old he is? Look it up. How old is Sean Combs?
Oh, yeah. He's
so
50,
not only is he a much older than he was, but he's also a pretty short guy in comparison to a lot of
54.
other. Huh?
54. He's 54.
54-year-old, weak, short guy. And you know what? They all have a bone to pick with you. Half the people in there don't like you because they know you killed Tupac Shakur.
Nice.
And the other half have something to prove by raping Diddy. Raping the great Sean Combs. You are going to really pay for your crimes. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for you, bud.
I just want to put in allegedly. Okay, there you go.
Allegedly, whatever, yeah.
We're not big enough
we said Tupac. It's Tupac. That's an inside joke from Star Trek. It's Tupac.
No, the reason I say that is he has not been tried for his crimes. I mean, listen, I know that. Listen, we believe your day in court. It's just like, come on now. After 121, 125, 130, after 500 people come forward, at what point did he do something wrong?
Yeah. Here's the deal.
Right.
Like, I normally don't just automatically believe the person accusing someone, right?
Right.
But when it's like 150 people and there's video evidence,
right.
At what point you go, all right, well, listen, like, I know you're going to have your day in court, but like, even if 90% of those people are lying, you're still a monster.
Yeah. Well, he's still alive, so that means there are no politicians that feel like they're in danger. So
he's in solitary, bro. Yeah. The celebrity music industry doesn't have the same power that politicians have.
Yeah, no.
They're gonna get him when he goes to the Gen Pop. That's what they're gonna do. When he gets to Gen Pop, they're gonna. That's why he's sitting in solitary, because he's worried that Jay-Z is gonna send some thug in Gen Pop after him. Because you know what? Jay-Z's not off the hook. Jay-Z went to a lot of P. Diddy parties. All I'm saying is, if they're as bad as what the 120 people are saying, Jay-Z has some splaining to do.
Next week, let's get together a list of all the potential people who could be in trouble. We haven't done that yet, and I don't think we've really gone down the list. I think we should do that next week on the show. We'll get a list of everybody who might have been at one of his parties, and we'll talk about it.
I think it's hilarious how all these celebrities are like just scrubbing their media accounts, like delete that.